The book Kids First, Diabetes Second sort of spawned from the blog that I write, DMOM blog. I started writing that shortly after my daughter Quinn was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 2008.
What? I didn't know you started writing that book then.
Yeah.
I just heard about this like a year ago. I thought you were writing this in 1 year. I have no idea you were writing the book then.
Not the book, the blog.
Oh. I thought you said the book.
We're never going to get through this interview. I started writing about our family's experience with diabetes after our daughter was diagnosed in 2008 with type 1 diabetes. She was almost 4 at the time. And for me, it was very cathartic to write about my feelings and my experience. And as I wrote more and more on the blog, I started reaching out to more families, and families are reaching out to me. And I thought it would be a great idea to put a book together that compiled all the tips that I had learned over the years, so that newly diagnosed families didn't have to start over at square one like we did. The book starts out with our diagnosis story, detailing the symptoms and signs that she had, which were pretty classic signs: the thirst and weight loss and frequent urination. And then I talk about our hospital experience and going home. And there's a little bit in the book about basic diabetes management, 504 plans, and how to navigate school. There's a section on sports. There's a great section on teens. I don't have a teen myself, but we interviewed some really knowledgeable and great parents of teens, as well as some teens and college-age students for that chapter. There's lots of great information about cooking and figuring out carbs, and figuring out carbs in recipes and carb factors, and hopefully just tips on anything you can think of to help make diabetes management a little easier. I think that families should read this book because it's written from a mom's perspective. It's not written in medical terms or clinical terms. It's not dry. It's from the heart, and it's an easy to understand language, easy to read and digest, and they're tried and true tips that help get us through the day. I think, Quinn is 7, almost 8, and so she's at this point where we're transitioning care a little bit from us to her. And so I would say to parents that you need to give age-appropriate independence, but back off if you need to. And if they need a little bit of a break from self-care, then take the care back to yourself for a little while. But it's also important for them to have the independence to be able to go on play dates and to go to school and to do sports and to grow up to be able to do things themselves, like check their blood sugar or count carbs and figure out boluses.
Well, first of all, she let me come here, and she let me have a Lenny, and she let me have lots and lots of fun. And I'm very glad that she did that. One time when I was scared to do a shot because I got a super my monitor said high. I had to get a shot, and I think I was super scared, but then after it wasn't very bad. So don't be scared to do shots. And a little later on, you might get a pump or a CGM. You might already have one. And if you have the one with the needle, then I'm scared sometimes. But if you're extra calm, I think it doesn't hurt because I haven't had it in like a month. But I don't think it hurts. So I think you should be calm.